Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Jacques, Mr. Pink Ink, and it's so good to see you again. If you're new here, please stay a while because you might end up liking this video. And if you do like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It does help with the algorithm, and consider subscribing for more because you're nerds. Hey kitty, what's up, my papa? Am I disturbing your sleep? Sorry, babies. Sorry, my papas. Today I want to focus on my August TBR. Now I've been super excited for it because we are going back to Orillium. It's the second leg of the new magical readathon hosted by Book Roast, and it's the autumn equinox, the autumn season semester. But now we're in April, where it was, just normal exams. Now we have to finalize, we have to matriculate. So we need to buckle down, and now I'm writing less subjects. I have to get more qualifications in that subject. Papa, keep quiet, please. In order for me to pass those subjects. Hey, Coco. Can I not make a video without you interfering? Puppy. Oh. Made a playlist of all the magical readathon videos that I've made so you can catch up to where we are right now. So far we've created a character, we have traversed the novice path, we have geared up for our first semester, and we have attended the first semester. So now we are here. And just to remind you that in the subjects that I need, we need 3 different levels. You need 0, which is ordinary, and you need to read 1 book. And if you need a Q, which is for qualified, you need to read 2 books. And if it's a D that you're looking for, a distinction, then you need to read 3 books in that subject. I love my papa. So yes, that gives me a total of 9 books. But now, what else I'm excited for, and I only found out, like yesterday, literally, is that the next part of Readathin is also happening in August. So there's a bingo board, and hopefully the books that I choose will be able to fit in there, because I've chosen 9 books. Oh, well, I haven't chosen the 9th book yet because there's a problem with that one, but there's 9 books. So yes. Let's get a closer look. I need to get rid of this kitty. And then we can take a closer look at the bingo board and then the prompts for magical readathon. I'm so excited. Bye-bye. Say hello. Oh, sleepy kitty. Okay, so if we have a look at the bingo board for readathon, it's the standard as always. 25 blocks. The middle one is free. And there's a mix of non-book related prompts as well as book related prompts. Now, going from the top left corner to the bottom right, the prompts are: brightly and colored cover, self-care day, name a couple goals, make a couple goals for the month, a random number generator book, so pick a book by a number generator, book published in June, July or August of any year, 30-minute screen break, read for 20 minutes outside or with your window open if it's possible, start a new habit, participate in a reading sprint, a queer read, reorganize your shelf, online or physical, reminds you of your favorite song. That's actually going to be a difficult one. I don't really do music. Then that's the free space. Then you've got your favorite genre or trope. That's automatically covered because I need to read a fantasy, so yay. Friend recommendation, written by an author of color, a summer read, organize or clean something, start a new possible hobby, set a reading goal, find a new YouTube or podcast. By the way, if you're looking for new YouTubers, please pick me. That's a new one for you. Please pick me. Thanks. Start a journal. By the way, I want to start a journal for the magical readathon. I've got this stuff all together. I actually just need to make it so maybe August is the time I do that. I don't have the space set up for crafting it either. A book toward your yearly goal, a book you started but never finished, haha, and a fairy tale retelling. So those are the prompts. Readathin, by the way, is hosted by Mom's Book Collection and Matter the Biblio. I will link the blog post down below, as well as the video for book roast for the August, for the autumn equinox. Yeah, so hopefully I'm going to get some of those X's in a line with the books that I choose for Orillium Academy. Yeah. Okay, so back to Orillium. Just as a reminder, these are my subjects that I need to write exams in. And as you see, between spring and autumn, there's a less. I had to have 7 subjects. I only need 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I need a total of 9 books across those 5 subjects. So I will explain how that's going to work. If it's better if you watch G's video when I get to the prompts. Okay. So yeah, so that's that. Then also, just as a reminder, I have made apprentice level in my guild, and for each level you get a perk. The higher level perk replaces the lower level perk. So going into Orillium this season, this semester, I get to physically count any books that I may not finish, any DNFs that I may or may not have. Because we're not allowed to count them in this thing, we can. So if I DNF any one of my books, I need to replace that book normally. But now because I'm an apprentice, I don't need to do that. So that's great. I don't plan on DNFing anything. But you know, it helps. It helps. Also, let me know down below if you count DNFs as a book read, because I do. You know why? Because Goodreads does. I can't take a book off Goodreads because Goodreads says it's read. So, and if I DNF a book, like really DNF a book, then I'm not going to read it again. Plus, by the time I've DNF'd a book, I've read at least a third. Normally, at least a third. Normally there's more. And then I DNF it. Normally. So, if I've read a third of the book, I've read enough of that book. You know what I mean? Comment down below if you count a DNF as a read book or if you don't count it as a read book. Okay, going down the list, my first subject is Inscription, for which I need an O, an ordinary qualification, an ordinary level, and I need to focus on the glyph of recollection. So I need to read a childhood favorite now. I could read Language in the Wardrobe, but I've already read that recently. I'm going to go with Narnia, and no, I'm not going to read this entire book. This is the omnibus. So if you look at the front book, at things, you'll see that all the books are there. And I'm only going to read The Magician's Nephew, which, by the way, is book 1. Did you know that The Language in the Wardrobe was not book 1? I didn't. Well, I did, but I didn't. And now I remembered again. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be reading The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis for my inscription prompt. Then, in the subject of restoration, I need to get a Q, which means I need 2 books. The first subject we're going to do is object restoration. And for that, we need to read a book with a single object as the focus on the cover. Which is kind of hard in my case, but I still have Space Hopper by Helen Fisher on my TBR, on my review shelf. Thank you, Jonathan Ball. So I think I'm going to grab that one. And then that is for my O level. And then for my Q level, I need to study Enchanted Scroll Mending. Read one of the oldest books on your TBR. Now, this is also on my review shop from Jonathan Ball. It's been on there for quite a while. So I'm going to count that one. Storm by Nicholas Skinner. Yeah, it's middle grade, I think. So, yeah, it should be a quick one. You Were Born Ready. So that's my two books. Let me see. Those are my two choices for restoration. So the next subject, Conjuration, is where I had a bit of drama. I did post on Instagram about a book with necromancy themes. So in Conjuration, I need Q levels. I need an ordinary and a qualified level. The first prompt is the foundations of necromancy. So read a book with necromancy themes. So you know, if you're gonna go for ordinary necromancy stuff, I've already read recently A Sorcery of Thorns, again, second time. And there's a lot of other books that I don't have. Kobab, Children of Blood and Bone, I've also read, in case the grounders are necromancers. But it turns out that according to Gia herself, her newest video, is that, and the Twitter feed from a magical Readathon, is that can deal with any and all undead related subjects. So in the new video, she says that anything Buffy counts. Now, in Buffy, that's vampires, and that's ghosts, and that's zombies, and that's ghouls, and those kinds of things. So anything counts. Now, I don't know yet what book I'm gonna do. I might go with You've Got Sam, that I got recently. I don't know, I haven't chosen anything yet, but we'll see. And then for my Q level, I need the Tales of Bones Tell. Okay, but for that I need to read a book with a bone on the cover or in the title. So, turning my bookshelves, I found Beneath the Dark Ice by Greg Beck. And if you can see there, those are a skull and crossbones, a skull with a V, but there's a bird, so I'm going with that. This is like a sci-fi, fantasy, horror, thriller. This is like, there's a monster out of the ice and they're excavating and they release it or something. So yeah, so this one and whatever else I'm going to choose are my book choices for my Q levels in Conjuration. And then in my next subject, I need an ordinary level, and I need that in Demonology. For Demonology, I need to do some imp wrangling, and for that I need to read a fantasy. So I'm going to continue with my reread of the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan, with book number 12. Number 12 already, The Gathering Storm. This I'm going to be listening via audio, via YouTube. Audiobook on YouTube. So there's that. This book automatically crosses off, you know, the genre block, favorite genre block for Readathon. Yeah. My final subject is law. And in law, I need to get a distinguished level in order to qualify as a Godseer. In order to earn money and earn my keep and do what I want to do. So, I need to read 3 books for this one. So for my ordinary levels, I need Alias Regional Anthropology. A book that has the colors similar to your country's flag. Now, I'm just going to insert my flag here for South Africa for a moment. It's got a lot of colors, okay? Cool. So again, this part of mine is very review heavy because I'm behind as usual. I'm gonna go with Black Buck by Matteo Ascaripo. I don't know what this is about. Thank you, Jonathan Ball. But it's overdue, so I'm gonna read that one. And yes, it's got all those colors, so I'm not gonna argue. Okay. Then for my Q level, I need The Myth of Sildorus. To read a story featuring a betrayal. Now, there's any young adults, okay, cool, but also on everybody's list is Agatha. I didn't get to read this last time, so I'm going to read it again. Or try to again. So that's for my book that features a betrayal, my Q level. And finally, my distinguished level is set in the ancient caves of Derun. And I need to read a book with a desert setting. A desert setting. Now, I've recently finished City of Brass. I don't have 2 and 3. And I don't have WrapUp stands and so on and so forth, so I don't have those. But after a bit of digging, I found that this apparently has a desert setting. And I have started it, but I don't remember what's going on there, so I'll restart it. And this also is a book that I didn't get to read when I should have, so this is off my pile of shame. So yes, that's a yay for me. So those are my choices sorry, for law. Which means that my pile of books is yay high -1 because I still need to put on the necromancy one. I don't know. I literally got You Reach Stamp a dozen Theo yesterday from Pan Macmillan, South Africa. And this is apparently got something like a ghost-like connection thing. So I might read that, but I'm not sure. So far, yeah. Quite. Can you see all of them? Of course, for those of us ambitious readers, or fast readers, there are various quests, side quests also available that you can take on after hours in order to earn guild points, also guild renown, so you can advance your guild rep faster than the 50 points by completing the semester will give you. So if you complete each of those is of course another book to read, which is separate from those. So if I wanted another 5 points, 50 points, I would need another 5 quests, and then I would need to read another 5 books. But the chances of me reading those 9, wish me luck. So hopefully I'll get a line or 2 in the Readathon with my choices. I hope I made some good choices. Please let me know down in the comments below if you too are participating in Magical Readathon or the Readathon or both. And if you are, please let me know what your choices of books have been for the prompts, because I'd love to know. Also, if you have a TBR video for, Magical Readathon, let me know down below. Also for Readathon, it doesn't matter. Drop your links down below and I'll be sure to check them out, and I will leave a comment when I've been there. Again, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button because it absolutely means the world to all of us. It helps with the algorithm, and make sure that, we are fresh on your feed all the time. Also, that being said, please do consider subscribing to my channel for more bookish goodness, because I'm cute. And hit that notification bell and YouTube will notify you every time I upload a new video. From winter in Cape Town, hence all the cold wear clothing. Happy reading. Bye. Good to see you again. If you're new here, please stay a while. And you might